For decades, whispers have echoed across defense circles, classified briefings, and aerospace forums. Rumors of a superweapon so fast, so lethal, that it defies modern understanding. A bomber that doesn't just fly at supersonic speeds, but hits Mach 10, 10 times the speed of sound. A platform that outruns missiles, crosses continents in minutes, and delivers payloads before radar even detects it. Its code name? Project Mayhem. What started as a vague DARPA concept has evolved into one of the most intriguing and secretive aerospace efforts in modern military history. It's the successor to whispers about Aurora, the State Route 91, and the Black Star. But this time, there's more than rumor. There are patents, budget hints, and confirmed development contracts. So, is the US really building a Mach 10 bomber right now? Let's break down what we know, what's being hidden, and what it means for the future of global warfare. But first, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more classified military tech exposés. The future is faster than you think. Stay informed. What exactly is Project Mayhem? Project Mayhem is a code name given to a black-budget program initiated under the U.S. Department of Defense and DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. It aims to build a hypersonic strike bomber capable of sustained speeds of Mach 5 to Mach 10, capable of global reach in under an hour, armed with next-generation kinetic or even non-kinetic payloads. The project is believed to be a follow-up to DARPA's Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept, HAWC, and Tactical Boost Glide, TBG, programs. Unlike ballistic missiles, which follow predictable arcs, Mayhem is envisioned as a maneuverable, reusable aircraft, one that can evade missile defenses, carry out pinpoint strikes, and return to base. Think of it as a 21st century State Route 71 Blackbird, but on steroids. While most of the details remain classified, key aerospace contractors like Lockheed Martin, Skunk and Leidos have been linked to its development. The USAF and DARPA remain tight-lipped, but references to multi-mission hypersonic platforms have appeared in public budget justifications, often buried in vague language. The name might sound like something out of a sci-fi thriller, but if it exists, Project Mayhem could be the deadliest aircraft ever created. The hypersonic arms race. Why speed is the new stealth? Why is the Pentagon so obsessed with Mach 10? The answer is simple. Speed wins wars. In an era where adversaries like China and Russia are deploying anti-access out-area denial, A2OAD systems, aircraft carriers, and hypersonic missiles of their own, the U.S. needs platforms that can strike anywhere on Earth in minutes, before the enemy has time to react. A Mach 10 bomber wouldn't just evade modern missile defenses, it would render them obsolete. Traveling at over 7,600 miles per hour, such a craft could deliver a strike from the continental U.S. to Beijing in under 30 minutes. No scramble time, no interception, just devastation. Unlike traditional stealth bombers, which rely on radar evasion and low-altitude penetration, a hypersonic bomber uses kinetic velocity as its shield. The faster it flies, the harder it is to track, target, or stop. That's why China's DFZF and Russia's Avangard hypersonic glide vehicles have caused such panic at the Pentagon. But Project Mayhem isn't about playing catch-up. It's about leapfrogging. Technology behind the Mayhem. A Mach 10 aircraft isn't just a fast jet, it's a marvel of physics-defying engineering. To fly at such speeds for sustained periods, the aircraft would need to master multiple revolutionary technologies. The heart of Project Mayhem lies in its propulsion system. Experts believe it could use a combined cycle engine, a blend of traditional turbojet, ramjet, and scramjet propulsion. In simple terms, the aircraft takes off using a turbojet engine. As it accelerates past Mach 3, the turbojet shuts down and the ramjet takes over. At speeds above Mach 5, a scramjet, supersonic combustion ramjet, kicks in, allowing the aircraft to maintain hypersonic speed. This setup eliminates the need for rocket boosters and enables horizontal takeoff and landing, making it reusable and cost-effective over time. But propulsion is only half the battle. At Mach 10, aerodynamic heating becomes a massive problem. Friction from air molecules generates temperatures above 3,500 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt conventional aircraft materials. To survive, the airframe must be made from advanced thermal-resistant alloys, carbon composites, and possibly even active cooling systems, technology that until recently existed only in experimental labs. Finally, The avionics and guidance systems must operate in real time at hypersonic speeds, adjusting trajectory, avoiding threats, and staying linked to command and control even at the edge of space. It's an engineering puzzle that borders on the impossible. But if anyone can solve it, it's DARPA. Strategic missions. What would a Mach 10 bomber actually do? A bomber like Mayhem would be a game changer for strategic doctrine. Unlike existing bombers like the B-2 Spirit or upcoming B-21 Raider, which rely on stealth and long mission times, Project Mayhem's bomber could strike in minutes, not hours. Its mission set would likely include preemptive strikes, neutralizing enemy launch facilities, radar systems, or command bunkers before conflict escalates. Decapitation attacks, taking out enemy leadership, communications hubs, or war planners with zero warning. Anti-satellite missions, reaching low Earth orbit altitudes to deploy payloads capable of blinding or destroying enemy surveillance systems. Kinetic global strikes, delivering precision-guided hypersonic munitions from thousands of miles away, bypassing enemy air defenses. Electronic or cyber warfare, deploying jamming systems, EMP payloads, or high-altitude electronic disruptors to cripple enemy digital infrastructure. Imagine a platform that can take off from a base in Nevada, reach Tehran in under 20 minutes, drop a precision weapon, and return, all without aerial refueling or mid-air detection. That's the holy grail of air power, and it's exactly what Project Mayhem aims to deliver. Clues in plain sight, leaks, patents, and budget trails. While the Pentagon remains silent, there are breadcrumbs. In 2021, Leidos was awarded a $334 million contract for a program described as developing a hypersonic multi-mission air-breathing vehicle. The program was linked directly to Project Mayhem in unclassified documents, suggesting it had moved from concept to prototype phase. Patent filings by Lockheed Martin reveal schematics of blended-wing hypersonic aircraft with active cooling surfaces and novel propulsion layouts. DARPA's own budget outlines refer to funding being reallocated toward high-speed, long-range multi-role demonstrators, including advanced propulsion and thermal management solutions, language often used to conceal black programs from public view. Test flights of mysterious high-altitude aircraft over Area 51 and Edwards Air Force Base have also raised speculation. Aviation enthusiasts and satellite trackers have noticed unusual sonic booms and contrails at altitudes and speeds inconsistent with known aircraft. Even the U.S. Air Force's X-51 Wave Rider and NASA's X-43A programs are believed to be tech feeders for Mayhem, like this deep dive into the world's most secretive military tech. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next in the global weapons race. Drop a comment. Is Project Mayhem the future of warfare, or a dangerous escalation in speed without control?